on my Twitter page, @T Robinson New Era, is far bigger than Tommy Robinson. It's about the weaponisation of the judiciary against people who go against the government's narrative. Whether that be Steve Bannon, Alex Jones was fined £1 billion. £1 billion. This is a joke. The court cases against Donald Trump, Katie Hopkins, Geert Wilders, Marine Le Pen, anyone who has challenged the open border mass immigration policies of the New World Order is hit with weaponised judiciaries. My documentary totally exposes them.
Because I am exactly coming to that. Your arrest under the Terrorism Act, the UK Met Police and groups like Hope Not Hate maintain that you were arrested under the Terrorism Act because you allegedly screened your banned documentary against the High Court orders at the demonstration. How do you assess that reasoning for that arrest, considering the Southport stabbing incident has been ruled out as any terror-related incident?
I would urge every single one of you to watch my expose of the group you just named, Hope Not Hate. I've done a covert recordings. I've already done an expose documentary on that organisation to prove that they pay people to lie in the media, that they co-opt the media, that they manipulate the media, and that they use the media as a weapon against people. I've already exposed that. So I urge every one of you. When the police come out and say it's not terrorism related, let me give you one example of their lies previously in the UK. In 2016, if you Google this, Russell Square attack, a Muslim went into his mosque, and he said that he wanted to kill non-Muslims. Do you know what the mosque done? They prayed for him. They didn't report him to the police or security services. They prayed for him. Now, he left that mosque that day and he went and stabbed 7 people in Russell Square while screaming Allah Akbar. Okay? He done that and he murdered an American tourist. We were told it had nothing to do with terrorism or jihad. That was clearly an act of jihad, clearly an act of terrorism, and our security services and our media lied, because that's what they continue to do. They lie and they deceive us. Every time there's an act of jihad or an act of pure Islam, we're told Islam is a religion of peace. It's getting pretty tiring now. So anyone who's educated on Islam, on Muhammad, they know full well it's a violent fascist ideology that promotes war against non-Muslims, that promotes slavery of non-Muslims, and promotes rape of non-Muslims. We're fed up of the lies. Unfortunately, this could have been a mental health incident in Southport, but we don't believe them anymore because of their continued lies. No one believes them anymore.
But Tommy, is the writing in the UK going to put an end to that kind of terrorism? The new Labour Party government is holding your far-right movement, members of the English Defence League, for bringing UK to a knife's edge, whether it is the Downing Street, Southport or even Sunderland, and for spreading misinformation about the identity of the 17-year-old Southport attacker as an asylum seeker. Are you and the English Defence League stirring violence and spreading misinformation online?
Can I explain to you how absolutely ridiculous this is? There has been no English Defence League for over a decade. There's no group. There's no organisation. But they're blaming the English Defence League. Why are they doing that?
Because they don't want to who are these supporters who are on the roads? Who are your supporters?
They're not my supporters. They're the general public. All the people arrested in Southport were from Southport. The general public are on the streets in towns and cities across this country because they're fed up. They're sick to death of the lies. They're being replaced in their towns and cities.
So are you saying that the Guardian and the likes of the BBC are lying in their reportage?
The Guardian and the BBC. Are you winding me up? I'll give you another documentary. Anyone who doesn't know me, watch the documentary I've done on Panorama, which is the BBC's investigative documentary makers. I got covert recordings of them creating fake news about me. I've already exposed all this.